All right, Aries, how y'all doing? Been kind of wanting to get around to y'all's reading, but every time I'd start to do it, I get this little inkling like, nope, not yet. So, I don't know, I just got this little feeling, it's time for Aries, time for Aries. Anybody catching the playback? If you want to tip or donate to the channel, or give my Facebook page a little thumbs up, the information for all that is in the description. Other than that, less babbling and more reading, right? I know. God, he talks too much. Start reading the cards, man. I got a situation here. God. Just messing with you, just messing with you. Anyway, let's hop right into it. Aries, January 2019. Let me get me a sip of some Wake Me Up juice real quick. I think part of the reason those things wake you up is because they're so bitter and nasty. Woo! Anyway, good deal. All right, Aries. Aries. Got a few people in the room. What's up, y'all? What's happening? Aries, January 2019. Tell me something good, universe, for Aries, January 2019. Let's get 3 shuffles, please. 3 shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. Oh, come on. And 3. I'm going to try to finish up these readings here with this deck. Man, dude. Oh, my decks always take such a beat. They always take such a beat. Whoops. Alrighty. Woo. Okay, so, oh man, okay, Aries, look, check it out. Overall, regardless of anything that happens in the reading, the energy, the overall energy that binds the entire situation for January is the Judgment in reverse. There's something that you are not making a decision on. I just kind of feel like there's still kind of something that you're letting linger. Okay, it could be you or the person you're dealing with, or it could be mutually shared. It does take 2 to make something work or not work, right? And the way people may be seeing you is the 6 of Swords, okay? So people looking at you may be seeing definitely that you're moving on from it. And Aries, you typically, it's not that you try to hide your emotions or anything like that, but you typically aren't too terribly shy about how you feel about things, okay? So I think people know that you're still a little bit bothered by this, and you may or may not care that they know, but I kind of think that people have an idea that it does bother you, okay? But anyway, on the inside, you really feel like the 2 of Cups, okay? So whoever it is that you're dealing with, come on now, you still want it to a certain degree. There's still a part of you that wants it, I mean, even if every other part of you absolutely wants nothing to do with it, logically, rationally, reasonably, there's still a part of you on the inside that thinks about this individual right here. There's still a part of you that does want to come together with this person. But anyway, anywho, yeah, see, in the past, could have been dealing with a Gemini possibly, but there was a really, really strong soulmate connection with somebody. It was really, really strong, okay? And I just kind of feel like, the connection may have scared you a little bit. I kind of feel like it may have overwhelmed you and you didn't really know what to do about it. So I kind of feel like, for whatever reason, you just did whatever you could do to take that burden off your shoulders. Like some of you may have just darted off and ran from it. Some of you could have, just kind of ignored it and played it off and you know what I'm saying? But there was a really strong connection, okay? Look, these are the, come on now, Aries, come on now. But anyway, yeah, I feel like the vast majority of you were probably shocked and stunned and a little bit freaked out by this connection. And just took off. Just basically took off. Now, this Fool energy could be how the thing started, too, okay? I'm kind of feeling both. I'm feeling a little bit of both. This may have been a leap of faith that you took. You may have jumped into this situation with this person. It may not have even intended to be like a relationship type thing, But for whatever reason, I feel this goes both ways. I feel it started like this and it ended like this. It's just how I'm feeling. Take it as it resonates. I feel like you just jumped right into it and then jumped right out of it, Is it making any sense? Okay, if it resonates, take it. If it don't, chuck it. But that's what I'm feeling for a lot of you, okay? But presently right now, I do feel like that you you're very, very aware of that fact of what I just said, okay? It's something that you know. You are cognitively conscious of the fact that this was a very, very strong soulmate connection. I don't think you intended for it to be. I think it I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at least you're like coming to your senses about the situation, and kind of like coming off as a little bit cold and distant. Like I said, you're very aware of the reality and the nature of the situation, and you don't really have any faith that it's ever going to work out. I don't think presently. I don't know. I almost want to pull a few more cards here. These the past couple of readings I've done with just the first 6 cards, I've been doing just a strict 9-card spread for the main reading, and they're being a little bit vague here. So yeah, right now you're pretty much just kind of trying to, like I said, for the most part, I don't really feel a lot of ushy-gushy emotions that are really pulling you off track. I'm not saying that they're not there. I just don't see them pulling you off the track that you're already on, because right now you're kind of like the 9 of Cups. You're just like, man, I'm good. Take your rusty ass, raggedy ass cup and go on somewhere with it. I don't even need it, man. I got 9 of these cups, dude. Look at them. They all full. I ain't tripping over one punk ass cup. Basically, is what I'm feeling off of this from you, Aries, for real. Anyway, let's go over here and see who you're dealing with. Let's go on ahead over here and see who Aries is dealing with. Universe, who's Aries dealing with? Who is Aries dealing with, universe? Who's Aries dealing with? Person, people, and or situations external to Aries that have the biggest influence. Damn it, dude, I always trip on at least one word every reading. The biggest influence on this reading. Not feeling it yet, not feeling it yet. Hang on. Okay, now 3 shuffles. All right, here's 1. Here's 2. And 3 for the person Aries is dealing with, January 2019. Okie dokie. So overall, they don't really, for whatever reason, they're not interested in. Man, hang on. Let me get a couple more cards. See, you all have this shared energy right here. You all both share this energy. Neither of you have any faith that this is going to work out. Neither of you. Okay, but see, overall, for whatever reason, I'm not even really picking up a reason as to why. I might pull another couple of cards for this right here. But for whatever reason, they're either taking their time or they're just not interested in coming in and starting anything new with you at all. For some strange reason. This particular individual may be somebody that likes a lot of attention, possibly, or is just, yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like they may be enjoying the attention of everybody else around them to try to kind of like overcompensate and take their mind off of this right here, because I think that they feel the same connection. I'm just kind of suspicious of that because they are the 9 of Pentacles reversed. They do definitely feel a loss. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles reversed too. So for whatever reason, they are deciding not to come in and start anything or speak with you or work on anything. But there is a part of them, like I said, I think that they're a little bit more burdened by this than they like to admit. Okay, y'all are both kind of sharing that. You know, I kind of think the 2 of you are both a little bit too proud for each other. To be 100% honest with you, that's really what I'm feeling off of this right here. That's really what I'm feeling. And if it wasn't for this right here, I wouldn't say that. I really wouldn't say that, because everything else, if this wasn't here, I would say, okay, this individual just doesn't give a damn. Don't worry about him. But there's still a part of them that really, really, really wants to be with you and does not really want, you know, to be apart from you, and just kind of feels like, I hate to don't take this dramatically, but I don't know any other way to word this, but kind of almost feels like a piece of them is missing. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that too dramatically. You know, like, oh my God! I'm not saying that they're like being dramatic about it like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, the Knight of Wands reverse. Look, see, they are not. They're just too damn proud, man. With this six of Wands right here, all these Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Out of pride, okay. This person's just a little bit too proud to admit this. They're a little bit too proud to admit this right here, okay. That they do feel kind of alone, a little bit codependent. They really actually kind of do. They do want something with you. They want to work with you, but they're just too proud to admit it. Let's go ahead and pull one more line for this individual right here. Pull one more line. One more line, universe, for the person Aries is dealing with. One more line. Pull one more line here for the person Aries is dealing with. One more line. One more line. 3 shuffles now. 1. Here's 2. And 3 for the person Aries is dealing with, January 2019. Okay. Look, okay, so, man, okay, so, okay, before I read these first 2, they definitely, like I said, I mean, this is nothing new. They can't manifest this situation with you. They can't figure it out, but they're trying. They're really, really, really trying to figure out how this could be possible, I think. I think they're really, 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 they're thinking about it. They've been thinking about this for a long time. I don't really think that you have left their mind, regardless of how old this situation is, if it's something relatively new or even if it's something that happened a long time ago. I don't think that this has really left their mind, okay? Because they've been thinking and planning and could possibly be thinking about, you know, they could be deceptive and they could be a liar or whatever, you know, or they could be suspicious of this from you because it is right next to the 7 of Wands right here. Okay, so I kind of feel, man, I'm reading these cards a little bit funny, okay? I'm reading them a little bit funny. I kind of feel like they feel like it's just them against the world. Look at all these wands up here at this dude. He's got 1 wand and everybody else is attacking him, you know? So that's kind of what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like this person right here just, that like maybe you're one of these wands, you know? That's what I think they feel like. Like everybody's against them, including you. Like you are holding one of these wands. It's kind of, I know that's weird. Man, I know that's really, really strange. That's a strange thing to say, but that's just how I'm feeling it. I'm just going to speak it how I feel it, for real. Yeah, they are wanting to communicate to you, eventually. Eventually. Look, see? They're still a little bit stuck on this. They are still a little bit stuck on this. They are thinking and planning. They're thinking and planning, and eventually they're going to want to communicate with you because they are still kind of stuck on this right here with this 8 of Cups reversed. They may have made the... You two may have made like the physical movements to move on from this and walk away from it. But kind of similar to Gemini. Very, I mean, not exactly the same, but kind of similarly. They are thinking and planning communication with you. They're either imagining what they're going to say if you communicate to them, or they are devising what exactly to say to you and how to approach you, is what I think. Because they're still kind of stuck on this. Okie dokie. Let's just pull one more card. Just one more card for this individual. Yeah. See, they want to try to avoid this ending right here. Not necessarily avoid the ending, but just kind of try to rectify it right here. Because the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, they could be having financial problems too. You know, I ain't gonna lie, because that 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse too. So they may feel a little bit financially codependent on you, possibly. You know, that may be for a small number of people, but either way, there's a part of them that did not want this to end at all. So. Let's go ahead over here and see where this situation's headed. And I'm going to feel these cards out. With the future energies, I like to feel that out instead of just pulling them from the deck. So, where's this situation headed, universe? Where is this situation headed? Where is this situation headed for Aries, January 2019? Where is this situation headed? Where's this situation headed? 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2, and 3. Aries, January 2019. Where's this going, universe? Ooh, 3 of Swords reverse. Yeah, at least for the remainder of January, it's not going anywhere. You're gonna get over it. You're getting over it. I mean, I kind of think you already are over it in a way, but ooh, Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, here lately, at least for the last month or 2 that I've been reading for you guys, I think, okay, this is just how I feel it, man. Y'all's main focus is on money. It's on money. Some of you may be starting a new job, but I kind of feel like this situation here not just with this individual, but any kind of like sappy, ooey gooey love stuff. This right here is just you're kind of trying to put all this stuff right here on the back burner. I feel like it's just how I feel. Now this could be, you could be starting something new, possibly with an earth sign, maybe. Take it how it resonates, but man, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it for Aries. I'm feeling that your main focus, okay, even if this is a big concern of yours, even if this is something that is very, very heavy on your mind, I feel like your main focus is going to be on your money and on your, you know, your well-being as far as, you know, the material part of your life goes, being, you know what I'm saying? I just, man, I feel that because look, the Three of Swords is in the reverse. You're getting over the sappy, ooey gooey heartache and all that stuff. You ain't got no time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of you may be starting a new job, you know, or maybe some kind of new promotion that may be offered to you or something like that. But I'm feeling more new starts in financial opportunities than anything, than love or anything like that. But let's go ahead and get some advice for you. Let's go ahead and get some advice for Aries, January 2019 universe. Let's get some advice. What advice do we have for Aries, January 2019? What advice do we have, universe? What advice? Get some advice. Okay, 3 shuffles now. 1, 2, and 3. Advice for Aries, January 2019. Okay. So, I think overall, 9 of Cups reversed is the advice. Now, the way I'm taking that right there is try not to be a little bit, okay, so a lot of times when we're 9 of Cupping it, right? Because you just got the 9 of Cups is what you're doing now. I remember in the main spread. A lot of times when we're 9 of Cupping it, we all do this. I've done this, you've done this, you know damn good and well. We try to overcompensate. You know, we're like, hey, everybody, look at how good I'm doing by myself. You know, I need to let everybody know. Let me get a megaphone so I can yell it to the world and tape a big sign on my forehead. I'm doing just fine by myself. You know, just try not to do that, basically, is the way I'm taking that. Just kind of like stay humble, and even though you are by yourself and doing good by yourself, just humble it down a little bit, you know. If your wishes are unfulfilled, just chill. Just chill, okay? Everything's going all good, right? 4 of Pentacles is the advice. And the 4 of Wands. So, 2 4s right there. Now, with the 4 of Pentacles right here, don't let go of it. Don't, like, drop it. This is coming out for pretty much every sign. Something along these lines. You know what I'm saying? Because with everybody in their situation that they've been going through, at some point, it's going to be necessary to like come together in some way, shape, or manner to either like let bygones be bygones, maybe get back together and start something new, possibly, just for all kinds of reasons. Okay, at some point, man, it could be, I don't even know what to tell you. It could be, you know, later this year. It could be next year. It could be 3, 4, 5 years from now. Aries, I know y'all don't like to hear that, but anyways, don't let go of it. Don't let go of it, because this individual is a strong soulmate, okay? You got the 2 of Cups and the Lover's card. Okay, so you do have a very strong soulmate connection with this person. Try not to let it go, okay? And even if you do try, it's not going to happen, basically, is what this is telling me. But with whatever it is that you are doing, go, okay? The time to take action is now, basically. Not with this individual, but, okay, with this. Okay, there is whatever new start you have going on right now, it's time to take action. I'm getting this pretty much as a repetitive, kind of a repetitive theme of advice almost for everybody. If you go back and watch the rest of the signs, it's almost, seems like almost verbatim, almost the same, very similar. Because, I mean, it's a new year. We're all starting new things, okay? Leave 2018 in the past. Anything, just leave it there for a little bit. Don't like leave it there forever, but just let it chill there for a little bit. And whatever this new start is that you got going on now is the time to take action. And basically, don't pay any attention to anything that anybody around you has to say, which you're pretty good at that, Aries. I don't even know why it's giving you that advice. Just ignore it. Ignored? Well, I don't know. Let me retract that statement just a little bit. You can be pretty good at it. But sometimes, yeah, when people get to running their mouths a little bit too much, sometimes that you can get triggered very easily by that. Don't pay attention to it, regardless, okay? And that's not for every Aries out there, okay? I have met Aries who are very good at just being like, man, fuck off. I don't care what you have to say. But there are some of you out there, and y'all know who you are, who one person says one little wrong thing to you, and you just boom, 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 like a pack of fucking firecrackers, right? Ignore it. Ignore it. Don't pay attention to anything that anybody has to say. Don't pay attention to any opinions. Just ignore it. Ignore it. And don't try to rely on the attention of everybody else, okay? Like I said, don't overcompensate. Don't like try to, because the reality of the matter is, this is going to sound harsh, but I don't know any other way to word it. Nobody really gives a shit, okay? I know we never know that. It never feels that way to us, right? We always feel like we're being judged. And that's kind of what I feel coming off of you. You feel like everywhere you go. And I know, man, I've been through this, dude. I've been through this a million times. You feel like everybody knows how I feel, you know? You just walk somebody in the store. Man, they know how I feel. They know that I'm feeling lonely. They know that I'm, you know, so this automatic response comes on to try to be like, I'm good. I'm blah, 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 you know? Don't worry about all that. Don't pay attention to anybody. You know, don't try to seek attention from other people, and don't pay attention to what anybody else thinks, says, or does, basically. What you need to do is you need to, for now, abandon that situation. Hold on to it. Hold on to it, okay? Definitely hold on to it. But don't pay it any attention. Just leave it out in the cold for right now. And the Fool, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands are in the upright. The time to take action is now on whatever it is that you may be thinking about doing. You may have already taken action, right? But don't wait around. Like, if you wait around and like try to be all patient and wait for this to happen, you know what I'm saying? You're just going to drive yourself nuts. You're going to drive yourself completely insane waiting to hear from this person, waiting to, you know, you understand what I'm saying? Don't wait around on it. This has been, like I said, this has been a similar theme of advice, very similar for just about every sign I've read so far. Just let universe do its thing, okay? Every last one of us are starting new things right now, okay? There's been a lot of, man, this past summer leading up to here, the waves have been hitting and crashing like crazy, right? So we're all starting new things. We're all going through all kinds of crazy stuff. Just focus on your new start for now. Let universe handle that situation. Universe got it. I promise you. I promise you, universe got it, okay? Don't ever underestimate what universe is doing if you just let something go for a little bit, temporarily. You know, not forever, but just temporarily. Let universe do its thing and just focus on your new start for now. Alrighty. I hope that was a good reading. If it wasn't, there will be bonuses. That's why I do the bonus readings, just to see like if I can get any extra stuff that I may have missed or anything like that, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's probably going to be the last video for the day, but I greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in, all right? Y'all have a good one.